Tub. Hey, who this on that picture? It's your pops. Man, he look just like that nigga.
Man, fuck that nigga. Man, I wish my mom never ever fucked that nigga. I can't trust that nigga. You ain't nothing but a deadbeat. Tell me, Dad, when the last time you fed me. Tell me, Dad, when you teach me how to ride a bike. Tell me, Dad, why I hate you when you gave me life. You just a magic trick father. Disappear, reappear, and didn't even bother. You didn't even bother. I'm finna go hard like Wayne did the Carters. I'm finna write a book about a deadbeat father. Go to first page and guess who the author? Yeah, take that, nigga. Lost time, the only thing that you can take back, nigga. I know you hate that, nigga. At the end of the day, you gotta face that, nigga. That I hate that, nigga.
Man, fuck that nigga. I wish my mama never ever fucked that nigga. Got me feeling racist cause I don't trust that nigga. And if I see him outside, I might just bust that nigga. Man, I don't respect that nigga. I wish my mama never ever met that nigga. Damn, mama, how could you let that nigga? And when I see him up in person, I'm gon' check that nigga. No mean to disrespect you or be the bad son. You supposed to be my dad, but in this life I never had one. At least it's not the same blood. It's different. It's not the same love. In this rap, I ain't never trying to say fuck you.
People who don't have anything going for themselves cannot be around people who do have things going for themselves. Now, I know this from firsthand experience because at one point in time I knew, you know what I'm saying? I still know these people, but I say I knew because they're not around no more. So it's past tense. I knew some people like this, like they didn't want to do anything with their life, you know, or they was confused about what they wanted to do with their life. And since I wanted to do a lot of things with my life, they cut themselves off from me. Instead of me thinking about it like, yeah, you ain't got no ambition, so it's time for me to cut you off. They did me a favor and they cut themselves off, right? See, the only reason why a person would cut themselves off from you because they don't have any ambition. And a person who don't have ambition can't be around a person who do have ambition because it hurts their soul. It makes them question life. It makes them question how they living. They see that you want to do something good, colder than a bitch. They see you want to do something good or they see you want to do something positive and they know that they have no aspiration or goals. They can't be around you because it hurts their soul. It makes them question, damn, why the fuck I can't do what he do? Or why the fuck I can't do what she do? You know what I'm saying? They can't be around you because you're doing something better than them. They feel like that you don't need them. They feel like that they're nothing because they don't want to do anything with their life. And like I said, I seen this with firsthand experience. You know what I'm saying? I guess the person, whatever, thought that, you know, since I had so many goals and aspirations, they couldn't be around me because they didn't want to do anything with their life. So they cut themselves off from hanging with me instead of me cutting them off because I guess they felt insecure, you know. They're like, damn, he want to do all this shit and I don't want to do shit but just live. See what I'm saying? And they can't be around people like that because it hurts their soul. You know what I'm saying? It makes them feel like they're not nothing. You see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people could resonate with this. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people know people who don't want to do anything with their life. They very talented, but they don't recognize their talents. They like, oh, nah, I want to do this, but never do it. You see what I'm saying? But when you tell them your goals and aspirations, they make faces and they start looking sick and shit. Because, like I said, they can't be around people who have goals and aspirations. Because they don't. It hurts their soul. You see what I'm saying? So remember that. If you know people who ain't trying to do nothing with their life, get away from those people. It's either you going to cut them off or they going to cut themselves off from you because they can't be around you because they feel insecure. They feel belittled. You see what I'm saying? They feel like they're not nothing because you have so many big dreams and their vision is so small. They feel like they're not worthy to be in your presence. So they're going to cut themselves off from you. So they doing themselves and you a big favor by just exiting your life. You see what I'm saying? So remember that. If a person ain't got nothing going on for themselves, they can't be around you. See what I'm saying? So just remember that. You're dig that way.